Ebredu sense some ekoso ye my Ghana mu ase die asema ya to ne din trending news no ye deba ebesomo ene enwumre yi na nensema ye deba na die dimo akotene ebi ene say His Excellency the Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de atuja say emfa ho ne COVID-19 ensema enenam ewiem sa abano ahyebo say 2020 the year of road no obekoso na weyi akwan ahodo.
Even though we have experienced some challenge due to the COVID-19 pandemic, our focus has been to deliver quality roads to the good people of this country. This road between Busu and Temp, this La Beach road that we are talking about.
Sanso ena ukopie mo wankran ene dai eja ato enkran Electoral Commission one regional office eja dem to neso Madam Sylvia no I oye public relation officer edema commission no wode atuja say eja eto office mu no enya de say ebeha 2020 abato ayebetoi
regional warehouse was started by fire this morning in the early hours of the morning around 2 a.m.
Sanso ena yera Gideon Boakon ono so eye openia ono so eba economy ye Ghana yesikasem ene ye nnwuma ho hyehyɛ a odi mu akotene pa Sanso no say technical advisor edema vice president wode ensem bi atoga wo kyerem say Nana Dodanko Akufo-Addo ne MPP omofa edwayi omo abom ho moden ede nnwuma omafa nipa pi ewo nnwuma ahodo mu.
Youth Employment Agency, I employ 70,000 young people. Okay. And I feel so offer BBTC teachers, nurses. I employ 54,000 nurses. 3.5 years here, I buy 54,000 nurses. I feel so 18,000 other.
COVID-19 case no so say a form ba na eba na ye de ani chirem active case na say na esiti akwakodru 1906 na chesen sem da no so yeti e free COVID-19 mu ensensema e wo Ghana ha say enu bi na ye de ato mo anim no CPP4 enche omoba yi omo regional omo national executives na eno na ye maame Hajia Hamidatu CPP ni or pre national chair no wode atuja say e was say CPP fo nyina wo mo bomoden no moto abane ema no na wabre e wo party no ma o say e fata say wo national chair
organizer me say hey me no mo na wa hawo mo maintain Hajia omo antimi eno mo to gensi ni yimi e free wo organizer and do 2 months eno ma me no dwane free party no mama ma history and repeat itself.
In some way, any afufropi na musomfo edwe don komaji akunya mede ebe somo enyumre braimu. Afei ensem no emu enchiremu enie. Ene day Ghana yen Vice President His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia akwakopiem ewo numgwa ni nyina ene sen aban eyi ekwan ewo numgwa free numgwa kopem tema ye kwens brofo kwens no be 26.6 kilometers na eno ene day aban akwakotwa ahomam na eno na Ghana ye mampani abedi akire ne timi ekodi sa adwuma no wahye Ghana for ebose ewom se COVID-19 ade bia abedi wiase nyina wiase afa na nyina abedi ye abehayen nanso sene aban ne share se nyame adoma 2020 afia na Nana Dodanko Akufo-Addo ne naban yi akwan nti saa ebose na omo ahye no omo entontwene da ombekoso abo omo moden na ekwan ahodo a efata no womo etimi nti ene da yi omo etimi kotwa ahomam a bibia da yi asika esombo be million be wo ha dollars no emu yede beyi sa ekwan no na eno de atudwa say COVID-19 o enye COVID-19 o Ghana ban ashe bone de obedeliver.
Even though we have experienced some challenge due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Our focus has been to deliver quality roads to the good people of this country. This road between Osu and Temp, this La Beach road that we are talking about. For so many years, government after government, we have been promised this road, isn't it? We have been promised this road. There have even been contractors that have come and have had to leave and not return. But Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo said he will do this road. Nyenlea Keshi, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Keke Ebafe Efe. Hello. Keke Ebafe Efe. Mokobake Ebafe. But yen one leg Enye. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo promise and do. He is a deliverer of promise.
Ano a Vice President, His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and ye tenene no. Bawumia na so ye ne da so ewo ene den so ode atudwa se obebo asojafo ene bambofo a omo ebo omo homoden pa efa ko a yesoi ewo COVID-19 enwo yenyi asojafo anase bambofo entontwene wo modern mu a omo abo into ne day wabo mabaso pa asa ahye omo den se dwumadi a omo edie se bambofo wo mem ha se no omo ntonkoso na omo enye ejuma enum ena osa achiremu se COVID-19 no edaso ne ete enunti yenyina emo ehoman se directives a health ministry no ene aban no ne World Health Organization edi amaye no yenyina yebetimi ediso.
That we are not going to put I urge all our troops, our families, and the general public to continue to stick to the directives issued and adhere strictly to the protocols outlined as part of the national response to the pandemic. We should not lose our guard. The experience of many countries, sometimes when you think it's basically conquered the virus, it raises itself up again. So we always have to be on our guard.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Ghana yen Vice President ono na yete ne no COVID-19 corona mu ena yeda so ewo na ene de yen kra yen saka ene say number ana case as say Ghana ye wono 41,847 empem aduanan ba kon ahanwotwe aduanan enson ene enipa omo etimi enya yare no bi na wona wo ho ato omo ade wo ho afri yare no recoveries no 39,718 enipa omo so etimi ade wo ho woma omo ato anananom wonse do ewe yare no 223 ahenu aduonu miensa ena afin so wona a doctor fo gina won so a omo ebom pempe ebrese wo mo so omo betimi enya ahoden biem no 1906 na chese enu adamede to monim se na 207 ene den so eso ehwan na eno na Ghana fo dodo na omo eni agye na enigye mu no ena Dr. Da Costa Aboaje ono ena leader of the COVID-19 risk team no wode atudwa se ewom se yare no eso ehwan mekire active case na so hwan pa nanso eno nkire se safety protocols anase normal yede agu akwan mu se yeni so nsa hohoro ene ade a eka ho no eni kwan se yetwa eja else yekoso a na yedi sajuma no se ne be ya yare no ensa emma na chibiem emaye yendadwene.
Encouraging. We still have the virus in the country, and I will certainly encourage Ghanaians to continuously follow the preventive etiquettes, because that is our belief that if everyone is following the preventive etiquettes, we will be able to reduce the infections to the barest minimal, and that is what we target. So we begin by saying that we have to learn how to live with the virus, and we instituted the protocols. We did a little bit of community engagement, stakeholder consultation. Everyone is playing their part. So we also believe that as people are playing their part, the leaders of organizations, being churches, workplaces, team leaders, COVID-19 teams within various institutions to still make it a point to make sure that the protocols are adhered to strictly.
Dr. Dacosta Abuaje ono ena oye okendifo ema COVID-19 risk team no ono ena ode efutuo eguo ede amaye no ene dai yebesa kopiem ewo enkran na yekopiem won kran a asem beto odwa ene se okopiem ewo sapeman a won kran a enya asem keto akra electoral commission won officer ewo enkran eja etoma na enye asem keto na eno ena fire service for etimi eboaye ema ejayi omo edum no anopa na hyehye ena eja no etimi etomu na eno ena DSP Efiatenge a woye police penia otonkra edema nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ ene Ghanafoɔ ema police adwuma no wɔde atodwa sɛ ewom sɛ eja no eto office wɔ de nanso obi bia ni hɔ a ne ho ɛkaayɛ wɔkyerɛ mu sɛ fire service for omo ewo amasaman kotoku ene nsawam ena afei nso abelempe omo nyina eboae etimi bɔ mmɔden ema eja no edumi wabra na bambɔfoɔ nso egyina hɔ a ɔmo nso ɛboa ama egya no eni nsɛmɔne ɛno ɛntɔnkyɛn no yisifo mpanimfo a ɔmo ɛwɔ nkran titiriw panin kwankyerɛfo a wɔyɛ electoral commission boss ana director ɛwɔ nkran yewura Kwame Ahen ɛde to dwa sɛ ewom sɛ egya no ɛtɔ office wɔ no mo deɛ nanso ɔmo esusu sɛ ɔmo gidi yɛ nso sɛ ɛnɔma ɛhyɛ no ɛnyɛ ɛnɔma bi a ebetimi asɛe anaasɛ aha 2020 December 7 election na yɛbɛtɔ no sɛyi ɛna ɔde nkyerɛmu ɛbɔ nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ wabra nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ yɛkɔkɔ pie mu ɛwɔ beaeɛ hɔ.
Security men here that there has been a fire outbreak, so I quickly asked them to call the fire service, and they did so. So I got here at 4 in the morning. By the time I got here, fire service has already been here trying to put out the fire. The intensity was high, but when I came, according to the description given to me, the fire had gone down a bit. So they managed to bring the fire out of control. And so around 5 a.m., we managed to put out the fire, but they sailed a long while here to ensure that it will not spark again. So around 7, 8, they made sure the place was safe. In course of the fire break, ECG also came here to disconnect it so that the place will be more safer. So this is actually what happened in the other building, not exactly the main administration block.
So tell us what that other building is used for. You mentioned administration block in that other block. What's the difference between the two?
Actually, we keep obsolete items, and then too there were some old ballot boxes. These items, some of them were some of the old forms we've been using, and then the 2012 registration forms that we use. So these were the items that were in the building.
I mean, a few checks that we made said there was a second wave of the fire later in the day. Tell us about that one also.
Actually, it was around 2 when we saw a smoke was coming, and it was getting a bit higher. So we quickly called the fire service, and they came on again to control of it.
What's the extent of damage? I mean, you may not be able to tell us exactly, in terms of monetary terms, but I mean, the extent of damage, what has the Electoral Commission lost by virtue of the fire?
Well, I don't think we have lost anything sensitive regarding our current operational activities. Things we lost were items that I said were quite obsolete, that are not being used currently. So, in terms of our current operational activities, I don't think the items that we have lost will have any effect on them. We're quite obsolete, that are not being used currently. So,
Eno Kwame Ahen, ono ena oye Greater Accra Electoral Commissioner, na manebo na ode to nsɛmtwerɛfo anim na maame amprempren wɔto nkra de ma electoral commission dwumadie no okyerɛ mu sɛ egya eto mu no ɔhwɛ a ebe normal etimi asɛe ɛyɛ ballot boxes sanso ɛna ID card de laminate no bi ɛno ɛna etimi ɛhyɛeɛ na gya no anhyɛ da anha adwene saa.
Regional warehouse, was gutted by fire this morning in the early hours of the morning, around 2 a.m.
You say the warehouse?
In the administration block. So let's say that one of the warehouses will be commissioned because this is the only warehousing. Yes. And unfortunately, it was gutted by fire this morning. Thankfully, the fire service was called in quickly and they were able to quench the fire. Yes. So we had some forms in the old forms, we had some ballot boxes in there, we had some referendum stationery in there, and I think at this point in time it is premature to even know the extent of damage. But I can only say that these are the items that were in the warehouse before fire gutted the warehouse. Old items, virtually, and some ballot boxes.
I'm sure officers, the fire
to get to the root of the matter, to find out what catalyzed the fire, what brought about the fire. But we need to know.
Investigate.
In fact, we are an interested party because we haven't right at our doorstep. So
you have an activity and nominations and all of that. With this, the warehouse has been gutted because I know you have 500 documents. Does it affect your activities in any way?
I began by saying that these are old materials, old items. And let me
ɛno ɛyɛ maame a ɔto nkra ɛde ma electoral commission maame Sylvia ano ɛna yɛte ne nka no yɛkɔ akɔpiem ɛwɔ Bolgatanga Upper East region na ɛhɔ ɛna tuapɛmu de ma His Excellency the former president Yewura John Dramani Mahama maame Professor Jane Nana Opoku Agyemang wakɔ akɔpiem a ɔde nadu asiwa ɔde bonsra ɛwɔ regions ahodoɔ emu na enum ɛna wakɔ akɔpiem mu ɛwɔ Upper East na ne ntoabom no ɛna ɔde ato schoolfoɔ nyinaa anim sɛ ɔno tama na wɔyɛ education minister no ɔne naban His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ɔmo antwa alawa na ɔmo edema teacher training ɛne nursing training na mmom deɛ ɔmo yɛyɛ ɛne sɛ ɔmo ɛde replace ɔmo de student loan ɛna replace saa alawa na amanfoɔ esusu sɛ ɔmo etwa mu no na ɛno ɛna wɔkyerɛm sɛ saa nsɛm yi ana propaganda yi ɛkɔ so 2016 a yɛbɔɔ ne din sɛ ɔnsa nyɛ tuapɛmu ɛmfa ɛma NDC amanyɔkuo no wɔ abere a His Excellency the former president John Dramani Mahama wɔno na etu frankaa no nso na sene na wɔn ntu frankaa no adede no asa asɔre bi ma ɔso ɔkyerɛ mu sɛ nyɛ sɛ ɔno wɔnwene asukuufoɔ ho anaasɛ ɔne naban na ɔmo nwene asukuufoɔ no na mmom ɔmo yɛ de betumi a mmɔfra no na school fees tua ayɛ ɔmo den no sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ ɔmo nso ɔmo ɛwɔ training college ne nursing training no ɔmo ebetumi anya loan na ɔmo de atwitwa ɔmo ho atua ɔmo school fees sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a yɛmpam ɔmo anaasɛ school fees tua no ɛnyɛ den ɛma ɔmo ɔde nsɛm wɔ nyinaa to nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ ɛne asukuufoɔ a wɔn ɛwɔ tertiary institution wɔn kyerɛ wɔn exams no ɛna ohyia wɔn de saa nsɛm wɔ yi ɛto wɔn anim na wakyerɛ mu sɛ wɔte sukuufoɔ no esun wɔte wɔn sun paa yi a sɛ wɔn ba aban mu a wɔn ntwa wɔn nya na nyɛ naadaa bi nso ɛna wɔne naban wɔde wɔn ɛde daadaa yɛn nuanom nkuma a wɔn ɛwɔ tertiary institution no ɔba pɛ a wɔn haw ɛne wɔn kɔdaa na nyinaa no NDC-foɔ ɛbɛyɛ ɛde ama wɔn. Mpanin abɛde akyerɛ saa kyerɛ mu sɛ saa interchange bɛyɛ sɛ nan a yɛgu so a yɛdi ho dwuma yi ɛho ɛka no ɛyɛ $289 million ɛno ɛyɛ ɛho ka yɛde ɛyɛ saa 4 major interchange akɛse a wabobɔ so yi na ɔkyerɛ mu sɛ ubu nkompo ekohwe omampani a watwam mechire His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na mamuo no emu a omo eye Kwame Nkrumah cycle interchange no na omo ewieye no na chere say interchange ba ko no eka $260 million ena omo etimi eboyen a chere say womo etimi aboa na na adodan kwa Akufo-Addo aban omo etimi aboa save Ghana skapa.
Major interchanges, Tema, Pokwasi, Tamale, and Obechibilampi for $289 million, and one Kwame Nkrumah circle at $260 million. I'll just leave that for you to ponder.
Ghana Mampeni Abedi Echre, His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and Motene Neno such can be for agriculture.
To water for all year-round farming. Under the plan, we have three components. We have the One Village, One Dam, or the Small F Dam program. And yes, as you saw from the video, the small F dams, the small dams are nowhere near Akosombo Dam in size and reach. But they are the practical response to the needs of the people and their realities on the ground. The documentary that was shown earlier shows the impact of these small F dams and the appreciation of the beneficiaries in all constituencies in the 5 northern regions where they have been completed. More than 560 of these contracts for these small F dams. To date, we have constructed 435 dams, 372 have been completed, and 63 are ongoing. And each dam is expected to provide water for up to 5 hectares of land. And completion of this project will deliver the largest stock of small F dams ever constructed in this country. The largest stock. And each small F dam contains 30,000 cubic meters of water when full, and this is enough to survive a greater part of the average dry season in any year.
Ghana Mampeni Abedi Echre, and no sa can be FIA Pumding and Sem na eno ena ochire mu se omobefa adwa yi chip compounds be se 429 ahenan aduno enkron ena omo etimi aye maternity blocks omo etimi asin so eye 55 sanso ena omo etimi ede ambulance be se ahasa ene enson ena etimi ache ede ama constituencies ahodo
has embarked on numerous infrastructure development in the health sector. We've awarded contracts for the construction of 429 CHIPS compounds in rural communities. 243 of the CHIPS compounds have been completed and commissioned and are in use, and 186 are ongoing. We are constructing 55 maternity blocks, and wards are being constructed at different health facilities across the country. 36 have been completed and 19 are at various stages of completion. Some of the completed projects are in communities including Etuman in Afija-Kwadre, Frimpong Manso in the Tua district, Boko Central. At the end of June 2020, 79,800 medical products have been delivered to 945 health facilities by drones. And all these deliveries, when a drone is called in, it means there is a critical matter at stake. A life is about to be lost.
Wasanso can be for in Fidi Juma Emu.
183 companies are currently benefiting from the One District One Factory initiative, out of which 61 are existing companies, while 122 are new companies. To date, 48 of the existing company projects have been completed and are operational. Of the 122 new companies, 28 are completed, while 61 are at various stages of completion. In addition, 58 special youth-enabled 1G1F projects have common user processing factories with financing from the African Development Bank, and these are under construction.
Na osanso ka se ejapade awodo a anase nnwuma awodo a aban etwa mu no eye a wo montimi anwe a Ghana yi wo mo free ade so no omo ba enso be se aduasa no mbetoye na aduasa na mbetoye no mo eye ayi mu efa ankasa.
Several health projects that we inherited from the previous government.
Out of 30 infrastructure projects that we inherited from the previous government in the health sector, we have completed 16 of them, and so on. So we have the data to show very clearly, and therefore it cannot be the case that we abandon projects that we inherited.
Ghana ye mampeni abedi echire na yetene no na oba bewie no na ochire mu se ohwe adwuma omo ababebo a free say yehye free best 1992 eba no aban bia ni wa watimi abone homoden asene na nado danko akufuado na ban.
Gentlemen, notwithstanding the impact of COVID-19 on the completion times of some projects, the data indicates that in the Fourth Republic, no government has achieved as much in its first term of office in terms of infrastructure projects it initiated in that first term as the government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. No government. Our opponents are welcome to show us what they accomplished by way of infrastructure initiated in their first term of office. They are welcome. They should bring the data and we will interrogate it. This is because virtually all the key projects that they point to were completed in their second term. We are, however, happy to compare our 3.5-year record with their 8-year record in the area of infrastructure.
Osanso HM say enye se infrastructure ana se enoma na omo etu egu ana omo eye aban bia ba oye infrastructure to normal the normal guguye pa na one Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo na ban de omaimu na omo echichire.
Inherited. We have also put in place a solid base of digital infrastructure to propel the digital economy of Ghana. And ladies and gentlemen, I also like to note that we are not just building infrastructure. I thought building infrastructure, anybody can build infrastructure. We are not just building infrastructure, we are building a nation. We are building a nation. We are building all this infrastructure while staying committed to our social contract of providing free senior high school education, creating jobs, transforming agriculture, industrializing the economy, sustaining the National Health Insurance Scheme, digitizing the economy, ensuring public safety of Ghanaians, and keeping the lights on.
Eno Ghana yeman peni abedi echire na enrada odisa ensemi eto eja na adechie ena yebo ewra Oyewura Franklin Kujo we CEO edema Imani Ghana na yebisa ne say na NPP for echiro na mone omo adwene sa ade a omo kan na nsema omo kan uhwe yasetrema reflect na eno na Yewura Franklin Kujo echirem say we interchange and so we akwan na enye eno emom wa ya ade but wohwe enipa ya setenema and reflect say ekwan no enipa no enya great impact bi ewo enipa no adwuma mu say na Yewura Franklin Kujo kan nsem. Okay, yebeba Yewura Franklin Kujo ensema okaye no eso na enye ononko na ekasaye na ye papa ye frɛ no ye mame nan Santa Yakubu ononso development consultant ononso de ensem etudwa say aban omo ayade opade na omo aye bi pa a enye asem ketwa kra na sede omo esi edijuma no omo ebetimi abomodin akọ won anim na say na Yewura Franklin Kujo eka nensem.
The impact of infrastructure must be felt by the people. So somehow the economy must reflect in the people's livelihoods as well. I like Bami's analogy of the circular interchange as against the Kokwasi. I think it's fair to make comparisons, but I must also submit that constructing a roundabout in the central business district of Accra, where it was very difficult to navigate, the engineering is definitely different from engineering in Pokwasi here. I mean, the Pokwasi where I live here, I mean, I live closer to the interchange. There isn't much in terms of businesses and millions of people. There's not so much infrastructure around.
Now, Dr. Ali Dusaid, one also a political scientist, one also the Ohunye and our tea, and adjunct Emma 24 radio.
So that people can actually go and verify what they have said and contest it. But it also serves as a little bit of, and then also sometimes the cost. The government is able to tell you how much money is involved and whether there is cost-benefit analysis prior to embarking the project and whether state resources have been saved in that regard. So when you become more transparent, it deepens the ability of the people to hold you to account, so that you'll be able to interrogate the figures and then the projects that you have put there and see whether they actually work very well. So it's a very good mechanism for deepening good governance, but it is also a political communication tool.
Dr. Ali Dusaid, or a political scientist, and all the two just a media and rather a course on a beboa ama NPP for Macomonsem ede at electric no pa any asem ketwa. Afen so o mino ebehu e noma ahodo aban betna akunya so womo etimi aye na ye ko Savannah region and NPP one vice NDC Mr. Meka NDC vice chairman or Chief Sofo Azoka debeto dwa se wahu sa NPP fo bi nenam awmukuta enkrata awmotrechera manfo din kyerɛ quality data na data no mu na wode eto edwa kasa ese NDC ni hu sa NPP ni bi ekuta paper no bia ene omon finish no na omon finish no na anye NPP for the ene no adan so press conference omde eba abonten ene omde to aposi for anim se sa ensem na hwehwe omaso omusro ehu abom into omuntu anamon emphasize kasa no ho na eno ena CID for efre Yewura Chief Sofo Azoka somra na ensem no oma mechim na enso openi wode yehwebuada sa invitation post for the man no wanko ankuchirim na eno ena Yewura Sergeant Ajikum Owusu oye acting police PRO Edima Savannah region no wode atudwa se framo efre Chief Sofo Azoka no wama enu tisa asem no omo apushi ede aba national office mechre CID criminal investigation department no ne fakese a ewo enkran no anasa regional national office Mr. Meka national office se omo ena omo into anamon tisa asem no regional no entimi ansum enam say Chief Sofo Azoka wantimi a ona invitation a post for edema no say ena Sergeant Ejikum Owusu police PRO Edema Savannah region edito ejwa
has not reported yet, but looking at the nature of the case, Mr. Azoka's matter has been referred to the National Headquarters CID. So it is the National Headquarters CID who is going to handle Mr. Azoka's case, please.
Eno Sergeant Ejikum Owusu police PRO Edema Savannah region eno adanso NPP for etimi epa won campaign team Ashanti region ase Asante Mantema say omo pa omo ano omo da omo edi kire party for na eno ena NPP one general secretary Yewura John Buodu wode atudwa se enoma ekoso ne nyina ekire se afi abato a omo ba beto no Asante Mantema say no NPP for enya kranye so hamu chichemu ediokro 90% of the vote ne de NPP for ebetimi afa no wo mantemu ehase na eno ena ochirim se ohwe abato mpesua be se eduanan enson ena ewa hase na omo echirim se eno so omo besesa ne nyina afo so sei ena deputy secretary Mr. Meka general secretary edema NPP amanyuko no Yewura John Buodu ede nsem etudwa
target that they set for themselves, working together to win massively. The agenda is simple, agenda 47, and getting majority of the vote for the presidential candidate. I expect, as usual, the hard work that we've exhibited over the period, resourcing our food soldiers and grassroots to make sure that they are able to do the work that we have signed up.
Eno NPP one General Secretary John Buodu ena mote neneno na yeko ensemfo from a emeto dwa sɛ yisifoɔ ama party no kwan sɛ wɔn ɛmfa ɛnyɛ campaign na enso ohwɛ party akɛseɛ mmienu ɛwɔ ase a na kyerɛ sɛ wɔn nyinaa ɛkame sɛ wɔn ahyɛ ase a wɔn ɛbɔ ntoa ne sa ukopiem ɛwɔ Volta Regional kane mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ɔhɔnom a ɔbɔ ntoa saa nso ɛna Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ɔno nso ɛnenam Western Region a ɔno nso ɛbɔ ntoa ne sa na ɛno ɛna ɛnɛ dɛyi Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo wɔkɔɔyɛ ɛna ɔkɔ ekotwa ahomem sɛ ɛkwan a efiri esiama nkrɔfoɔ ɛde kɔ teleku bokazo a ɛwɔ elembele constituency hɔ no mpanimfoɔ ɛnhyɛ aseɛ na ɔmo ɛnyɛ mpanimfoɔ kyerɛm sɛ bɛyɛ sɛ 200 kilometers akyɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa koraa na ɛno ɛna Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ɛde ato Ghanafoɔ nyinaa anim sɛ ɔmo ehu sɛ ne nɔɔma a anaa ne nnwuma a ɔyɛ no ɔno deɛ nipa nyinaa ani etua edi ɛho adanseɛ nti sɛ aban bi atwam a ɔmo deɛ egu nkrataa mu a yɛkeka kekaeɛ nanso yɛnhu no wɔ ɔman mu ɛha sei dodoɔ na yɛnhu no ɔman mu ha sei na ɛno ɛna ɔkyerɛ mu sɛ sɛnea wɔtumi ama kwan sɛ nkurɔfoɔ ɛkwan yɛnyɛ no ɛno ɛkyerɛ sɛ kane yɛma mpani a otumi ɛkye fa ahodie ɛma Ghana ne kurom ɛna yɛyi ɛkwan no afa na ɛkyerɛ sɛ wɔno wɔhyɛ ɛbɔ a odi so na ɛno ɛna esiama ɔhene Nana Enu Gwajan a wɔtɔ so mmienu ɛde ato dwa sɛ Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo wɔhyɛ ɛbɔ a wodi ɛso ɛno nti ɔne ne manfoɔ deɛ wɔn ɛbɛto aba ɛde ama Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo nti fɔmɔfo Nana no wɔn nso ɛka bi ɛwɔ hɔnom na kane mampani a ɔsa yɛ Frank Atufoɔ ɛde ma NDC amanyɔkuo no nso ɛkɔkɔpiem ɛwɔ Asogre State na Asogre State ɔkɔpiem mu no ɛhɔ ɛna Togwe Afede ɛne ne mpanimfoɔ wɔn ɛwɔ ɛno nso ɔde ato NDC foɔ nyinaa anim sɛ titiri wɔn Volta Region sɛnea wɔn si keka wɔn ho atwere wɔn din ɛwɔ voters registration exercise ɛkɔɔ soɔ no emu no saa nso na exhibition a ɛbɛba so yi no wɔn ankeka wɔn ho na wɔn ntumi ntwere wɔn din sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a wɔn ɛbɛtumi agye tumi ɛde ɛfiri NDC foɔ nsam na ɛno ɛna nhemfo ɛkɔhyia yɛma mpanin dada His Excellency John Dramani Mahama de ato wɔn anim sɛ ɔne na NDC foɔ ne politicians foɔ nyinaa ɔmontu anamɔ a ɛde asomdue ɛbɛba. Coronavirus ɛyɛ yare a abrebia yɛka ɛho nsɛm abɛsan wiase afa na nyinaa yɛso na ɛno ɛna ɛnɛsi ebu nkɔmpɔ no yɛahwɛ case a ɛwɔ hɔ nom a sei ɛna esitiɛ Ghana ha sei no enipa 42,993 ɛna ɛtumi anya yare yi bie na wɔn a wɔade wɔn ho ɛyɛ 40,796 sanso na wɔn a wɔfiri mu no ɛyɛ 248 active case ɛyɛ 1,949 Greater Accra da so edikan 21,369 cases Ashanti Region ekuta 10,650 cases na Oshe Upper East, Sansona Upper West, Savannah Region, and North East regions. One way Mantama, Besi, and Neighbors, and Auchimi, no con Auchimi and Sansono, Yentimi and report to case Bia in free a honum. Yes, sorry, and Kunyasona, yes, sorry, Yenfa Rehosemi, and sorry. Uko Ekopim Ewo. Ukopiem ewo Krobia, ye friend of Breman Amwanda. Breman Amwanda eye kura ewo esikuma odobin brakwa ewo Central Region na enum ena maame a ye friend Isidora wenya mfie aduonu ensia wawo bange no wanya bibia amfa anya akora no se wode akora no akọ abeduam ama akora no etimi ahwere no nkwa ni nyina ene sen maame ikyire mu se akora no etene wiase a onya sika nto aduane ema no eni eno nti wan hu nyansa so otena ho na emom okọ kotini mema so na ekonyinsɛn na nyinsen na wawo a wakọ de akora na kọbọ abedua mu akuno enye bredi kan enie de edikan no wo akora no tiafim amsremeka wa odidi no facheme tiafim na ode abofra ikoto ya eno amanfo timibo omomodin eyi akora ya sa abofra no ete asenti de tosumienu ena wetimi edina akwakoboduema wakwakobe abodu odina bo abeduema wakuni mpanifo ana wona onte eben no echirim se on show sign bia echire se na adwene enye ene se sa asemi etimi esi de dikan no odene to ya ni mu de tosumienu so odina akwakobo abeduem yenyina arehosam na yemfa ene trending news ne nyina ensi ehase yedamase esa mama monitor adese nyame ya adoma de besofom bia no ochina nyame ya adoma ye de beba abesomo midin ede Edward Donko yakramo
heba Danny beat edie dwabo na wowobo se ye dintuo obi awoda eyie anasempo ekuo bi pnoto akwantufo media services won krofo a ebonwoma fatama ne awobo ye biara wo bedwam kasafo a aprofo frene se MC a wonano so atiye ena wosan so wo enuane noafo a wonu enuane ahodo pia ehotie ena video ena infoni twafo a wo ba betwa mfoni papa bi efe a wo de beka kai won hihye ne da wo hwehwe akwantufo media services a one number ye 07951832691 and also se frem what 079041-43168 wasanso wo internet so a one website address ye www.aquantuformediaservices.com Aquantufor Media Services ye wo homa woda
girl you the hustle be like say you know they get chance area the now with different umbrella work.
You see me, I be work.
Hey, Nancy, umema sema sorry. Usi pasua sata ya sheniku. So ujina fuwe.
Nasa uzowoji.
Matinka na abete. Give us power capsules sada romanti. Matinka na etikuwa ya nasi ya beja.
Oh, give us power capsules. Usisi na yao ya. Right, mono, syphilis, dementia. Samuna na uni. Sa wumi minibia. Ubewa jume free. No,